Now here I'm going to share the live video of this experiment. So all of you, please be careful and just watch this experiment.
The procedure to study the effect of mydriatics and myotics on rabbit's eye.
To study effect of mydriatic and myotic on rabbit's eye, select an adult and healthy rabbit of either sex. Place it in a rabbit holder properly. Cut the eyelashes and whiskers of the eye of the rabbit with a sharp scissor. Check the corneal reflex, light reflex in right eye of the rabbit. Touch the cornea of rabbit's eye with cotton wick. The rabbit blinks the eye. It means that the corneal reflex is present in the right eye. Focus the right eye with a beam of light from a paint torch and observe the blinking of eye. It means light reflex is present too. Measure the size of the pupil with a scale. Repeat the same observations in left eye of the rabbit. Thereafter, treat the right eye of the rabbit as the control eye and left eye as the test eye. Instill 2 to 3 drops of pilocarpine solution in the test eye of the rabbit.
Here I want to mention that in this experiment they are showing the effect of the pilocarpine on the rabbit's eye, but I'm going to show you only the procedure, that how the procedure can be performed. So we can administer normal saline and as well as the drug which are going to be noted, and the effect which are going to be noted. So here you all of you should just note the procedure, that how the procedure can be performed.
Apply slight pressure with finger on the medial canthus to avoid nasolacrimal drainage of the drug. Measure the pupil size in both the eyes at an interval of 15 minutes up to 1 hour. You will observe
all of you can make a table in which you can mention the different pupil size and the dilation or the constriction associated with the different drugs. Like you can make a table and you can mention that the dilation is associated with this drug, or the constriction of the pupil is associated with this drug. Example, if you are going to mention the atropine, so at the same time you can mention the dilation with the atropine, the dilation with the ephedrine, but the constriction with the adrenaline, and the constriction with the physostigmine.
that the pupil size in the control eye throughout the experiment, along with presence of corneal reflex and light reflex. Now observe the corneal reflex and light reflex in the test eye. You will notice that these reflexes remained unaffected. It means that the drug pilocarpine is myotic and doesn't affect other eye reflexes.
Here they have mentioned the result of the pilocarpine. So we will mention the result of atropine, ephedrine, lignocaine, normal saline, and the physostigmine.
Reflexes to wear off the effect of earlier drug used. Instill 2 to 3 drops of cyclopentolate solution in the test eye. Apply slight pressure with finger on the medial canthus to avoid.
The slight pressure is being applied on the medial area of the eye in order to prevent the leakage of the drug from the eye. Okay.
Nasolacrimal drainage of the drug. Measure the pupil size in both the eyes at an interval of 15 minutes up to 1 hour. You will notice that the pupil size in the test eye increases as compared to that of the control eye. You will also observe that the light reflex is lost. This means that cyclopentolate is a mydriatic.
Here they have mentioned the cyclopentate, which having the same action like atropine. The light reflex is absent, and we have also seen the mydriasis. The mydriasis of the corneal muscles as well as the pupil size.
You will confirm the mydriasis.
Here you can check the mydriasis of the
is lost.
eye.
Interval of 15
You can note here.
1 hour. You will notice that the pupil size in the test eye
here is increased in the pupil size, that is associated with the atropine. And after that, in this experiment, she is going to check the light response which is absent with the atropine.
Increases as compared to that of the control eye. You will also observe that the light
this
reflex
is the light reflex.
Lost. This means that cyclopentolate is a mydriatic. You will confirm the mydriatic property of cyclopentolate.
So here we will confirm the mydriatic property of the atropine, and if there is any reflexes present with a different experiment, so we will confirm the different effects of the different drug on the rabbit's eye, and we will mention in a table.
By simultaneous observations on the control eye, which remains unaffected. Thus, we can say that parasympathomimetics show meiosis, whereas sympathomimetics, anticholinergics, show mydriasis.
Here the atropine and the ephedrine acts as cholinergic drugs, anticholinergic drugs, or we can say sympathomimetic drugs, which causes mydriosis. And another way, some drugs show meiosis that are associated with the parasympathetic drugs or the parasympathomimetics like acetylcholine. Okay. So this was about the life experiment of the experiment number 1, in which we have discussed the different effects of the drugs on the rabbit's eye, and we have evaluated the procedure as well as the result in this experiment. Thank you so much.